and Alito it wasn't even a hot mic. I guess so let's go here. Lauren Windsor, a liberal documentary filmmaker, secretly recorded old Martha Ann at some conservative event. If you don't know who Martha Ann is, where y'all been under a rock? Martha Ann is the wife to Samuel Alito. Samuel Alito is on the Supreme Court. He's one of the justices. I mean, he's one of them justices like Clarence out here with his hand out, just getting everything, just getting the luxury trips and all of that, just out here doing whatever he wants. And remember, Samuel Alito also was flying that upside down flag on his house, and then he blamed it on his wife, Martha, and said, Martha must have done it. He know nothing about it. And she did it in response to like the neighbors because they were mean and yelling expletives at her and some nonsense lie, bullshit lie, whatever. Upside down flag is like a MAGA flag. And then like a couple weeks later at his like vacation home or some shit, there was another friggin' white nationalist flag hanging out there. I don't even know if we got an explanation about that one. It was just there. So they love their flags, that's for sure. Probably not their freak flags, but they love the racist flags. So Martha Ann was asked some things by Lauren Windsor, and she didn't know that she was talking to a liberal. She thought she was talking to, a little conservative woman who shared her views. So let's see what Martha Ann was out here talking about.
But we did that. We did that. Yes, we're never going back to Wounded Warriors, I'm afraid.
Isn't that awful, though? Why?
Oh, because of the security, and all that. But we did that. We did that. Wonderful.
You really did? Something to be really proud of. Do you know that they created and ran the Wounded Warriors program here?
You would never know that because of how they're trying to persecute.
Oh, ignore all that. The reality.
I don't need their approval for anything in my life. I need nothing from them.
You don't, but the problem is that they use you to fuck. Pardon my language.
Who's your biography?
Lewis, I like you.
You deserve it. Thank you.
Take care.
They're persecuting you, and you're like a convenient stand-in for anybody who's religious.
Look at me. I'm German. I'm German. My heritage is German. You come after me, I'm going to give it back to you. And there will be a way. It doesn't have to be now, but there will be a way. They will know. Just don't worry about it. God, you read the Bible. Psalm 27 is my song. Mine. Psalm 27. The Lord is my God and my rock. Of whom shall I be afraid? Nobody.
I love that you have that attitude because that's more of what we need. I was telling your husband, I was like, and it should give you like a little bit of background. So I met him last year at this dinner, and I said to him, I was like, this country is so poor.
This is worth listening to. I know it's got a couple more minutes. Bear with me, but it's definitely worth listening to because Martha Ann is a whole racist and bigot, and she's just enjoying herself. Just the privilege, you can hear it in her voice. She's just the shit. She's German, whatever that means, and she just doesn't take anything from anyone because payback's a bitch, according to Martha Ann. But let's keep on listening.
Polarized. How do we repair that rift? He was like, I don't know. It's not our role. And I told him this year, I'm like, for the past year, I remembered our conversation, and I looked at what happened to you and your wife, and I'm like, how is there any negotiating with the radical left? There's not. You cannot negotiate with the radical left. You have to just win.
They feel. They don't think.
No, but you have to win. And if we want to take this country back to like a godly place, to a moral place, that means that we actually have to just fucking, pardon my language again, I'm so sorry.
You know what I want? I want a Sacred Heart of Jesus flag, because I have to look across the lagoon at the Pride flag for the next month.
Exactly.
And he's like, oh, please don't put up a flag. I said, I won't do it because I'm deferring to you. But when you are free of this nonsense, I'm putting it up, and I'm going to send them a message every day. Maybe every week I'll be changing the flags. There'll be all kinds. I made a flag in my head. This is how I satisfy myself. I made a flag. It's white, and it's yellow and orange flames around it. And in the middle is the word vergogna. Vergogna in Italian means shame. Vergogna, Vergogna, Vergogna. Shame, shame, shame on you, Anyway.
Well,
shame. Shame on anyone voting for Republicans. How about that? Shame on you for voting for these hateful fucking bigots. Martha Ann is disgusting, but she said something that's really important. She said, Democrats, they feel. Republicans, they win. We really haven't been winning, but she said Democrats, they feel. That's pretty big because it is true. Democrats feel. We want to help people. It is important to Democrats. Republicans, they want to win. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't care. They want to win. That is privilege, and that is what MAGAs don't understand. And they tell you all the time, she said it, they just want to win. She also said when her husband is free of the nonsense, I guess the nonsense is the court, she's going to be able to fly whatever flag and do whatever she wants. Right. That goes back to what we keep saying about a Trump presidency. If Trump becomes president, he will immediately replace the retiring justices, because guess who wants to retire? Thomas and Alito, especially Clarence Thomas, with all this fire that's coming out. He wants to be able to have his luxury trips, because just, I think today it was disclosed that there were like a couple more, 3 more luxury trips that he hadn't disclosed before. Like, it's friggin' endless. It's from 2017 to 2021. Who knows how many trips he's taken with Harlan Crow? He would love to be able to retire and just go and take his trips and live in a lap of luxury. And Donald Trump would add young Supreme Justices that would be